on the five-time WCW champion. Now can you dig that?
Hello and welcome into my 5 quarterbacks that I am jumping to draft in the year of 2023 for fantasy football. This is primarily focused on redraft leagues with draft season right around the corner. My number 1 quarterback is Justin Herbert. This man was more beat up than John McClane at the end of a Die Hard movie last year, and he still threw for 4,700 yards.
Welcome to the party, pal!
I don't see any way that Justin Herbert doesn't throw for 5,000 yards this year. I mean, he just got an upgrade at wide receiver in Quentin Johnston. He still has all his other weapons, even going as deep as like Josh Palmer and Gerald Everett. But obviously with a return and hopefully staying healthy, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. More Mike Williams than Keenan Allen, but Allen has suffered some soft tissue issues the last couple of seasons. And so I really think the biggest upgrade is obviously the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, coming over from the Dallas Cowboys. And so the Los Angeles Chargers, almost said San Diego there, still stuck in the 90s, should be a fantastic offense. Justin Herbert should easily surpass 5,000 yards in my estimation, and probably is going to be on par to have 35 to 40 touchdowns. And the ADP is fantastic in single quarterback leagues. He's going probably between rounds 3 to 5, depending on league format, roster construct, and the savvy of your league mates. He's really a target of mine in all of my drafts. Absolutely love Justin Herbert this year. Number 2 is Daniel Jones. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling Daniel Jones. Hey, you're going to be running, stumbling, bumbling right into your fantasy championship, in my opinion, if you draft Daniel Jones, because not only are you getting the rushing upside, last year 700 yards and 7 touchdowns, which I expect to be about similar again, but he only had 3,200 yards, 15 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. I expect pretty significant progression in the touchdown category. I would expect him to get at least 25. And I think also that passing yardage, he could see between 3,500 and 4,000 yards. Those upticks in the passing statistics, as well as him being able to produce again as a runner, I believe that will push him to being not quite a top 5 quarterback, but just outside of it. I think he cracks the top 8 this year, and I absolutely love his ADP. He is a value. So he's definitely someone that I'm targeting in all of my drafts. Plus, it's an easy stack with Darren Waller to make. Number 3 for me is going to be Anthony Richardson. Probably the only rookie quarterback that I'm really going to be targeting in any kind of single quarterback formats. The rookie quarterbacks besides Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, haven't really shown out in the preseason. I think it's going to take time for them to adjust. It seems like they've all got a hold on the starting job. The only one I would be concerned about is actually Stroud, because I think the quarterback competition behind him in Davis Mills and Case Keenum is enough to perhaps push him for his job, whereas Anthony Richardson, I love Gardner Minshew as much as the next one. Mustache Mania, I'm all about it. But Anthony Richardson is the future of this team, and they've already named him the starter. I don't see any way, barring injury, that he's not on the field for 17 games. And if that happens, you can bet your bottom dollar that he's going to have 800 yards and 8 touchdowns on the ground as far as a runner. And then anything he's able to do to produce as a passer is basically just gravy on top, bonus, little cherry on top of your sundae.
Because that case has my name on it, with everybody saying, yeah.
And number 4, Trevor Lawrence. He might look like the douchey star athlete from the enemy team of every sports movie that's ever been made in the history of the earth, but he's also in that last tier of elite quarterbacks with Justin Herbert. He's got about a similar ADP. He's set up similarly with excellent weapons all around him, including the addition of Calvin Ridley, even though I may not be totally sold on Calvin Ridley as a wide receiver one after coming off of 2 years not playing football. The quarterback is the sum of the parts of the team, and so any addition that they are able to put in the wide receiver room, and Calvin Ridley is a good addition, is going to benefit Trevor Lawrence. And on top of that, I think we can consider this Trevor Lawrence's true breakout season. I mean, last year was basically his rookie season when you consider that the first one was marred by the ineptitude of Urban Meyer.
Then he gives him the works like this. And he keeps turning and twisting. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is...
And so finally, number 5, hey, he was officially named the starter. Ow! Howl at the moon, baby! Because Sam Howell has officially taken over the quarterback job for the Washington Commanders. He's got excellent wide receivers in Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. He also has an excellent receiving running back in Antonio Gibson. And more importantly, he has the all-important upgrade of the offensive coordinator, former offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, Eric Bieniemy, now finds himself in Washington working alongside Ron Rivera. And with Howell having been named the starter, I believe that if he is able to retain that job and just play out 17 games, he is going to be a tremendous value because he is going so late in ADP. Even in super flex leagues, you can get him pretty late, but in single quarterback leagues, he may as well be free. You could probably get him on waivers after your draft has run. Thank you so much for joining in. Go super kick that subscribe button. Go drop a elbow on the comment section. And please share the video to help spread the word. As always, catch you on the flip side.